I've been there. I've been to the New Earth. I went. I didn't know what it was, but I went in 2014. And
wait, was this
phenomenal.
a dream or a vision?
I don't know. I basically, my kids, I had this dream and it was it was a dream. It was the most incredible thing. And we were waiting. It's like we were waiting for something huge to happen. And no one went to work that day. And, everybody's excited. So my children and my husband and I get in the car and we're driving down the street. And all of a sudden I felt this flip. And it's like we flipped off into a pool. And we were in this world that looked just like this world, but cleaner. It's like the air was cleaner. Everything was shinier. It was beautiful. And this person wearing this long robe and short white hair came to me and she said, "Do you know where you are?" I said, "No." And she said, "You're in basically the new, like, what is she didn't call it the New Earth. She said, you're in, well, she did. She said, you're on a different world. And then in the meantime,
wait, let me interject here. What
Yes.
do you think that was the Anshar?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's talk about that because she looked like Judi Dench. She had white hair and she wore this long blue robe and she was just beautiful. I mean, just kind of glowed. But in this world, my kids came in. It was like 5 a.m. A husband said, "I got it. Go back to sleep." I went right back in and picked up right where I left off. And
See,
that was the part.
Key. Yeah. Because that's
exactly.
when I had like a orb come in my room and like show me a vision of stuff. And then I woke up, I got out of it. It was hard to get out of it, but I got out of it because my body was paralyzed and stuff. But I came out of it, went back to sleep. Same thing happened again. That's how you know that it's not a dream.
Right. And that's what, I mean, I woke up going, what? And prior to that, I started thinking, why is everyone sick? Why is our government so corrupt? Why? And I started really starting to peel back. I started to peel back. Things are not what they seem. Anyway, so I went back in and she said, "Do you have questions?" And I said, "Well, yeah, do I have a house?" My first thing. She said, "You can have whatever you want." And I said, let's see, I asked her about the house. I said, "Can my husband work?" She said, "Yes, but it will look different. He's an attorney." She said, "Here, people don't steal ideas. We don't need them, but he will use his technology background." And what she showed me is that the things they come up with, they put on the earth in different places. Like they drop it into different folks. So it's not just one person gets that idea. And I said, "Do they know where we are?" And she said, "No." She said, "We watch them. They don't know where we are." And she was telling me that she showed me, and she said that they were taking people, different people, and she said it wasn't. She said that the dark had become too heavy, too strong, and she showed me sort of like a cloud over the earth, and she said it's almost like the balance, we can't get it back, and so we just decided, but eventually everybody goes, and that was sort of it. And I woke up and it's like that was the oddest dream. I don't know what that was. So then Charles and I were watching HBO one night, and that movie, Taken, not Taken, the one with Justin Trudeau or Justin, no, not Justin Trudeau. What's his name?
Timberlake.
Jennifer Aniston's husband, whatever that guy's name is. And he was in this HBO deal where they took these people off the earth. I was like, honey, that's just like my dream. And so it was really interesting. So that's when I first learned about the new earth. So I think it's real, but I don't know if it's something that we just have to be a match to. It's sort of like we don't necessarily, like you'll know you're there when you're there, if that makes sense. Yes, that guy.
Okay.
Justin
Theroux. However you say that.
Theroux. Oh, that's like a Cajun name. Theroux. Yeah.
But yeah, I want to mention this in the chat room. Child 7328 said, like the time you didn't know how you were going to go to Sedona, but once you took the plunge, life on the way. Once you took the plunge, life on the way for you. Yeah, exactly. Because when Allison said she was going to go down to Sedona. I was like, all right, whatever, have fun. Maybe get down there sometime. But then, with the luck and push of a couple, viewers here, I decided to do it. And first time on a plane, so that was a whole experience, because being an INFJ, that's how I always got to have stuff visualized out. I got to be prepared for everything. And that drives you nuts, and you get stressed out. And it's like, oh, it's just too much hassle. I'm not going to worry about it. Now I went through it, so now I can easily travel again. That's why I'm going to do the Gilliland Ranch in August.
Good.
I'm looking forward to that.
Good. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. You know what, though? So it is. So this feeling I had last week at the hospital, I thought, if it's really my time, I'm done. I rented this car. You go to a different place, you rent a car so you can travel around. That's what this is. Kerry is it's just a vehicle. Then it's just a name. And so it makes me think, I don't know, I realize that we are human, and then we try really hard to break out of all of the ideologies that means. And it's really sort of what we've been programmed to think, right? And programmed to believe that those people are the ones that have the money. Those people are the ones that are happy. Those people, or what do? We say we will be happy. We will be at peace when X, Y, and Z happens. So we're always pushing it off, and we always have it's like these voices in our head saying you don't deserve it, or you're not enough, or whatever it is. But so you discard that. You see it for what it is. You discard that, and you realize, wow, there's this whole other world out there. There's this whole other world as far as also it's like seeing ghosts, being in contact with folks on different planets. And then where I am now is I've come to the human, not human. This human thing's kind of fun, meaning I'm here. I may as well have fun with it. I may as well get into it. I may as well enjoy it, because if I wanted to be one with everyone, why would I have come? That's my new place that I'm at.
All right. Yeah. I've had enough of the human experience myself, but whatever floats your boat, Kerry.
Yeah, but it can be fun. It really can be fun.
Yeah, I guess it's all in how you look at it. And I think a lot of it is too where you are on the planet. Because unless it was just a travel excitement, but when I was down in Arizona, I felt totally different than I do up here in Wisconsin. And I was actually still felt that like 2 weeks after I came back, and then all of a sudden it just kind of, faded away, and now I'm back to the old self again. But I always push through, I guess. But let's go ahead and take a commercial break. We're at the bottom of the hour, and we come back. We can talk about the Trudeau scandal a little bit, because M and Miss M said this was going to happen, and it happened now, folks. So stay tuned. Wow. Talk is cheap after the break later.
You're listening to Talk is Cheap with Dan Hohlfeld on the K2D4 network.
Have a comment, question, or topic suggestion? Call our voicemail at 1-256-510-5234. That's 1-256-510-K2D4.
On sale now at the K2D4 Network store. We have a wide range of shirts to get the message out to the public. The Disclosure Now with Fisty, break through the wall of suppression. End the cover-up with UFO tea. Let the public know that there is more going on than we know. And it is time to bring out the suppressed technologies and advance civilization once and for all. The signature, Talk is Cheap, it's time for disclosure. The Disclosure/Now tea. Very simple but very effective message. It is time to change the world, and let's begin right now. And last but not least, the official K2D4 Network shirt. Support the broadcast and get yours at K2D4network.com.